right. So have you watched lecture recordings? Hopefully everyone here watched the recordings. So today what we are going to do during the workshop is to that there are two activities to go through. The first one is case study for restaurant design. So if you see the workshop activity documents, then you will see the blueprint of restaurant, floor plans for the restaurant. And there will be a case, and we can read the case and try to identify any errors or anything to be improved. Then we'll suggest some strategies to improve the layout and maybe functionality and efficiency of the restaurant. That is what we are going to do first. And second activity will be very fun. We'll start using tool for restaurant design. Last week we learned how to design menu, and today we'll learn how to use the designs and draw the flow plan for the restaurant by using the tool. Okay, so this will be included for your group project. You still have a lot of time. The deadline is 22nd of May, so approximately we have 2 months to to get ready for the project. So don't just worry too much about this, but I want you to learn and start using the tool. Then you can slowly improve the floor plan. Okay, so let's get started with the first one, restaurant design case study. So this is first activity, and we'll work as a group. Okay, so today's activity, I want you to work with your group. Okay, so far I just randomly assigned to one of the available group for you, but from this week, I think maybe it's better to work with your former group members, because you can do brainstorming to think about the concept of your restaurant and how to start designing the restaurant and how to improve the layout, functionality, etc. Okay, so this one will be group discussion and group activity. So let's read the case. Okay, so let's see that. Restaurant design case study. A 1,200 bedroom 4-star convention hotel is situated in the central business district. Among other facilities, there is a large F&B operation with 2 restaurants, room service, and banqueting. The restaurant under consideration is a former restaurant, and the other restaurant is an all-day dining with buffet and an a la carte menu. The former restaurant provides excellent atmosphere, that is different levels and partitions, has an extensive menu and wine list, offers highly personalized service, and enforces strict dress codes. Overall, the hotel is enjoying well above industry average occupancy, and all F&B operation, with the exception of the former restaurant, are enjoying high level of profitability. So it looks like this restaurant operation is not very profitable. More specifically, over the last 12 months in the former restaurant, the number of diners has declined, and it experiences more than usual guest complaints concerning slow service, lack attention, and poor quality and choice of food and beverage items. So what to do is Firstly, critically evaluate the present restaurant operation, including the restaurant's floor plan. If you see your student version, the document for workshop, and it shows the floor plan. I will share it soon. So have a look at floor plan and critically evaluate the restaurant operation, because you already read the scenario, and have a look at the layout and think about how to improve the floor plan. So secondly, what you need to do is suggest the operational as well as design and layout changes that are necessary for improving the restaurant efficiency. So that is the floor plan. Maybe I can share with you. Okay, so this is the floor plan for the restaurant. And what you need to do is, based on the scenario, you need to evaluate the overall flow and layout, design, and discuss how to improve the efficiency of the restaurant. Any question? Okay, so if there is no question, I will allocate you to your group. Because sometimes, not all group members actually attend the workshop. So I hope everyone is here, but everyone has a maybe different situation. So yeah, if most of group members are here, then it will be great if you can discuss with your group members. Only you came here, then you can temporarily, you can work with some other group members. Okay, so let me see. Right, so we will start group discussion. I will give you 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes should be enough. So I will see you after 20 minutes. Log everyone, and always feel free to ask any questions if you have regarding the activity. See you. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. How was your meeting? Okay, so let's see the flow plan. And firstly, based on the scenario, we can evaluate the present operation. So have you found any errors or anything to be improved or any problem? Could you please share? Maybe you can share what you found in the chatting room, or if you want, you can speak. Maybe I can ask the group. So Maya's group. Hello, Maya. Hello, Maya. What about Jeffrey? Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, guys. Okay, then what about Chase group? Could you please share your ideas with us?
Yep, that's fine. I'll speak for our group.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So firstly, we discussed about the piano, where it's located. It's in the middle of everything and just completely in the way. So
Yeah.
we either remove that entirely or position it much better. And then we spoke about the bar. Like it seems to be quite away from everything
Yes.
distance-wise. So we thought we'd change that and
Mhm.
bring it closer to the bottom, so like where the atrium is. So it's more of a focal point.
Mhm.
And then we also talked about removing some of the tables. There's just way too many tables. If everyone
I
would
think
feel like
so.
they're on top of each other. So yeah, that's what we went through.
All right. Thank you very much for your feedback.
No worries. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Any other groups? If you want to add your idea, they will be appreciated. Otherwise, maybe I can share my. Yeah, and we also have some comments from Maya. She's talking about the strategies like changes could improve the efficiency of the restaurant. Okay. Having less table, yeah, that is what Jack mentioned. I think, yeah, personally, I also so there are too many tables. So probably staff and waiter or waitress is very maybe hard to move or hard to go through between tables because there's not enough space. And also Maya mentioned about being able to give more attention to each customer and deliver faster service. Yes. And Carol also added removing the table which are in the access corridor. Yeah, it can reduce the service speed, right? Okay. Thank you very much. So Okay, so let's see. I can share my screen with you. So these can be some possible factors which can affect inefficiency of restaurant operation. So firstly, positioning and the number of service station. You see here, service station is here. Yeah, I think it's also, yeah, location is not very good. Like bar. Yeah, but yeah, Jack also mentioned about bar. It's too, far inside. So maybe it's not very visible to customer. Some customer will not know that there is a bar or there is a service station. So in terms of positioning and location, I think it's not very efficient. And also high partitions. It also mentioned high partitions, like you see this. And yeah, also, yeah, definitely the location of piano is definitely, yeah, not the perfect position of the restaurant. Definitely it will prevent the efficiency of the movement. Okay. So especially customer, this is entrance. So customer will enter through here, right? And there is a piano. It's definitely distracting, people going into the restaurant. And inappropriate table configurations. Yes, that's true. There are too many tables and layout doesn't look very efficient. So we can change the layout of table. And another one can be high degree of formality and far too traditional maybe one of the suggestion can be related to the overall concept of the restaurant, because in the scenario, it says 4-star hotel, 4-star convention hotel. However, very formal and highly personalized service and strict dress codes. I think we need to understand the customer needs, because there should be some, definitely there should be some difference between 5-star hotel and 4-star hotel guests. Their demand, their needs will be different. Probably this type of restaurant will be suitable for 5-star hotel. 4-star hotel, if you considering, the level of service, then I think it can be a little bit more casual, rather than, very, fully formal, highly personalized service. They can maybe reduce the number of menu or wine list and then make the atmosphere more casual. Then because we should meet our target customers' needs. So probably this restaurant might be too much for 4-star hotel guests. So one of the factor can be relevant to the overall concept. It doesn't really match the concept of hotel. Okay. So how can we suggest then? Let's see the suggestions, some possible strategies. Okay, so yes, move reception area, bar and piano close to the restaurant entry. Yes, that can be possible suggestion. if you have a better idea, then there'll be obviously, yeah, it's fine. So in the improved design, then bar can be moved to the entry, you know, I mean, which is closer to the entry. That can be possible strategy. If you have a better idea, then yeah, you can just feel free to go ahead. And reduce the partition height, definitely. And better utilize the vacant space. So let me see. What do you think about the layout? It's still many table, but compared to previous one, what do you think? I think tables were in the past plans, maybe is too spread out, right? Your maybe waiter and waitress should move too far to deliver the food. But in the improved, the updated design, then most of tables are located here. So in terms of their, I mean, the distance, as a waiter and waitress, they can move easily. And another strategy can be, we can increase bar and dining seating. Yeah, I think that's here, see, the seats of bar, the number of seats of bar has been increased. And also the reduce the degree of formality. Yeah, maybe slightly change the concept of restaurant, or maybe we can remove the dress code, too strict dress code. Maybe we can just say smart, casual, or etc. And yeah, alter the table configuration, we mentioned about it, and introduce less formal service and perhaps shorter menu and wine list. So that can be, yeah, possible strategies. If you have a better idea to improve the restaurant operation, you can also add your ideas for that. Okay, so the second activity, well, let's move on to the second activity. I think it will be very fun. So I want you to go to, the site, which is virtual field trip. I can share the link. So if you click this one, then it will lead you to the resource page. So go to the resource page, and then you can click Restaurant Full Plan Tools. That's this one. conceptdraw.com or smartdraw.com. That's up to you, but I will just use the second one, so it doesn't matter. Either should be okay. Or if you have a, if you have a better idea about different website, then feel free to go away. You don't need to stick to this website. But we found these two very useful websites to design the floor plan. So that's up to you. And then smart draw. Let's see, maybe we can share the video how to draw the design, and then I will give you time to design your restaurant. Eventually, you will use this floor plan for your group project. One of the requirements for your group project is to design your restaurant, and you should provide the floor plan of your new restaurant for the Sofitel. Yeah, the case study is actually you must open new restaurant for Sofitel Brisbane. That's the idea of the group project. And what you need to do is reflecting Australian indigenous theme. You need to create the new concept of the restaurant, new restaurant for Sofitel Brisbane. And one of the requirements for the project is to drawing restaurant floor plan. But you don't need to worry about the outcome today, right? We just started, and just we want to practice. Okay, so just don't worry about the outcomes today. Just want you to start using the tool and also learning how to draw design. That's it. That should be enough for today. But just try our best. Let's try our best to just have some good idea about the restaurant and draw the plan. Okay, so click the smart draw, and firstly, I would like to share the video, introduction video.
Mapping out a floor plan may seem like a complicated process, requiring specialized software specific to this need. However, creating floor plans is yet another task that you can accomplish quickly and easily. SmartRoom. To get started, click on the floor plans icon from the list of popular templates. There is a huge assortment of room outlines and examples to choose from, categorized by commercial options like office layouts and warehouse plans, and by residential options like kitchen and living room layouts. Just choose the one that fits your needs and build from there. We'll choose Custom Floor Plan to start from scratch. All of the tools you need to create the floor plan are here in the Smart Panel. Select the Add Wall tool and click once in the work area to begin the wall and once more to complete it. Continue adding more walls to create a closed room. This circle will appear at the end of a wall to help you connect it accurately. An anchor will appear if you're connecting adjacently to another wall. Select the Add Wall tool to turn off the wall tool. The dimensions of your objects are shown by default. You can hide these by clicking off that option here. Measurements are for the interior of a room or building by default. To change this, select the room, click on the Design tab up here in the ribbon. If you click on Dimensions, you'll find an option to switch to an exterior measurement of your walls. A very handy option. To adjust your dimensions, click on the dimension value and type in your desired measurement. Or you can just drag a wall to make a room bigger or smaller, and adjacent walls stay lined up perfectly. We added more right-click options to let you change settings on the fly. For example, set wall thickness, change a selected wall segment from straight to curved, add a wall segment to create an alcove from any point along your walls, and separate a selected wall from the rest of a room or building. If you drag an alcove wall level with the main room wall, it heals back into just one wall. Add doors and windows by simply dragging them to where you need them to go, and they link neatly to the walls. From a vast array of libraries, you can easily add furnishings, appliances, and hundreds of other symbols. To search for any symbols that aren't already in your library, click on the blue Search Symbols text at the top of the Smart Panel to open the Symbols tab with a search bar. Type any keyword and hit Enter, or click here to search. The search results will be grouped by the libraries they were found in. Just drag and drop them to where you want them to go in the room. Resize, rotate, or move it around as you need to, or type in the dimensions that you want. If you move the room around, everything within it stays in place. You can rotate your entire floor plan using the round rotation handle on the right-hand side of your floor plan outline. Click and hold the rotation handle and move your mouse around in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction. If you add a room to a house or building, it snaps into place and the walls overlap seamlessly. The measure distance and measure area tools let you make measurements simply by clicking and dragging. As you make these measurements, the outlines stay there for you to use as a reference in your layout. Just select them and hit delete if you want to remove them. You can draw using any scale selected from the standard architectural, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, and metric scales. You can also define your own scale if it is not among the standard scales offered. You can change the scale of any drawing at any time. You don't have to choose this before you start drawing. You can also add a scale-independent annotation layer. Add the scale, author, and other information about the diagram, just like you would in the page view in a traditional CAD program. This annotation layer automatically adjusts its size and position as the drawing area or paper size changes. You can also import any image to its own background layer. You could import a previous plan from a contractor or perhaps a satellite image of your site and use this as a guide in building your floor plan or landscape. The background image will live in its own layer that cannot have other shapes added to it. Between the dozens of great-looking examples and templates, hundreds of library symbols at your disposal, and the intuitive tools in the Smart Panel, you'll be creating detailed, professional-looking floor plans in no time with Smart.
Okay, so in the video, actually, they draw the library. So this is actually for your reference. If you want to rewatch the video, then you can click the link. So in the video, they show, they demonstrated how to design the library. But for our case, we should design the restaurant. But the only difference is, some equipment, and like they will use different furniture and maybe different layout, but the overall way of drawing floor plan is the same. So just want to show how to start, and then I will give you time. Let's see. This is Smart Draw website. And then, yes, here there are some options for floor plans, commercial. You can click restaurant plans. Okay, then there are many different types of options you can use. So that's up to you. You can click, for example, family restaurant, and then modify to reflect your own design. So you can not log in. So you need to log in with your Google account. Let's do it again. Floor plan and restaurant plans. And okay, for example, banquet hall. Why I can't here? Or custom restaurant plan. That's okay. So you can actually, you have options to use the previous actually sample, like family restaurant or some other Lotus restaurant, and then modify the plan. Or we can start from the blank sheet. Now I can see, right? So this is a sample actually floor plan. Then maybe you can just simply move table if you want. That's actually very, very easy to use, right? And also you can add some other like function if you want to maybe add door, for example. Then maybe you can, if you want to make door here. Yeah, so you can just simply drag. And then make door, right? If you want to delete this door, then just simply delete, click delete button, okay? Or you can start from blank page. So make the outline first. You can have so many options here for the overall outline. I will just click the first one, for example. And then you can, if you want to make it smaller or bigger, yeah, you can change the size. Also, you can rotate. Oh, we don't really need to rotate the door, right? So I will just it's a little bit tricky to make it just right. I'll fix it later on. And like if you want to use round table, it's too big, so I make it smaller. And we need to use the same size of table, so I can just copy and paste. Yep. Then all the tables will be same size. Okay. Salad bar. If you want to make a salad bar, just click. And then maybe here and rotate it. Okay, you can change the color, like click the table. If you want to change the color, then click fill, and I'll use maybe brown color. Yeah. And salad bar, maybe light green. Okay. So in this way, just play around. You don't need to complete this work because we just started. Then I just want you to, start this program, and then most importantly, you can maybe talk with your group members regarding overall restaurant concept, and then just try to draw the floor plan just for practice. Okay, just don't worry about the outcome of the work today. Okay, but I want you to start learning, and then eventually I can show the sample. Eventually, you will this is the sample work for the project. Okay, so eventually you will learn this type of floor plan for your new restaurant for the Sofitel. So this one can be sample 1. That was actually previous students' work, and very good quality of floor plan. And this group even color all the facility. It looks really amazing. So think about, just don't worry. Yeah, definitely you don't need to worry about, completing everything today. You have 2 months, okay? You have 2 months. You have plenty of time to learn and think about the, idea. But I want you to start, using the program and just playing around, and especially think about the concept of the restaurant. Okay, how many tables you want to have, things like this. So we'll give you group discussion time, 30 minutes, and try to draw the floor plan. If you have any questions about the program or about, the restaurant design or layout or any concept, then just, send me the message or just call me individually. I'll be very happy to help you. All good? Any questions so far? All right. So enjoy. This is really, really actually fun to use. So I'm pretty sure you will enjoy the program. Just don't worry too much, just enjoy. Okay, so we'll give you 30 minutes. I will see you after 30 minutes. See you all.